2 months ago, I decided to open this store, Wild By Murugi. And the reason for that is because I always loved fashion. I've always loved fashion, and specifically plus size fashion. One of the things I hear on my platform all the time is that, after seeing how you dress, now I feel confident to wear something tight. I feel confident to wear a crop top, because my message on my platform is just like, don't wait for the day you're going to become thin for you to dress how you want. Me, I'm like, I'll dress how I want, no matter, because my body is my body. Now I'm not getting another one to do. I've been trying to lose weight since 2002, and I'm still fat. So what is going to happen? I'm just like, itabidi tu start tutavaa nguo zenye tutavaa, And so because of that, so many times I find myself telling people will see what I wear, and I'm like, oh, go and buy it from that brand, go and buy it from that brand. Then I was like, why am I sending people? Me, I don't want to be rich. Why am I making other people rich? So I decided to just start my own place where people can come and shop what I like. And so far it's been amazing. It's been 2 months now, and the traffic has been great. The reception has been amazing. The support has been overwhelming, and we're looking forward to growing to greater and greater heights. So the one thing that I would say I'm most passionate about, and which I feel stretches across everything that I do and touch, is empowering women, which I know sounds like such a great thing, but I mean it just like in my own little way. Just like I've mentioned, many women will come to my page and say, wow, after seeing how you live your life, I feel like you've given me permission to just be confident and be loud and be assertive and say what I want and go after what I want. For me, the thought of women out there who maybe they feel stifled, they feel victimized, they feel like they don't have the power, that for me is like the saddest thing. I want when people either come to my store or interact with me or interact with my content to feel some sort of empowerment, whether it's sharing information regarding, I don't know, contraception and childbirth and marriage and, parenting, anything that helps them make better decisions for their own lives. That's what I'm really passionate about. I want women to come in here and wear clothes that make them feel confident, that make them feel empowered, and the whole element of just knowing that you're not a victim, and that it is women's turn to shine. I feel like men, they have been fighting for years and years and decades. Now is our time to shine, And for me, really just working with women, even if it's, I know I get many women who write to me about like their life issues. Someone will be like, oh, I'm going through this with my husband, I'm going through this with my kids, I need help with this, and responding to them and knowing that when I go online, even if it's one person I've talked to or 3 people I've talked to, the fact that I made a difference in that person's life, that's really, where my heart lies. And I'm hoping that over time I'll be able to maybe start a foundation or something like that to be able to respond more directly to women's needs, whether it's financial, whether it's, jobs and things like that, or a place where they can come and feel safe and feel heard. That's really what I want to do with my life. Okay, if I was to split it up in like maybe let's education and then in corporate and then now, throughout education, I never really struggled with education. Maybe my challenge came when I got my son when I was 19, because I was still in university. Yeah? So of course, being a really young mom, of course, feeling like, okay, you went to university and first sem you already got him pregnant, feeling like I'm a failure, feeling like I've let my parents down. I feel like at that point, I don't know if I would call it a challenge, but maybe it was like, for me, it put extra pressure on me. So I really didn't want to be like just a number, just they are one of the many single mothers who have kids when they're young and their lives amount to nothing. I really wanted to make something of myself, make something of my life, so that my son could also see like, okay, mom is strong, she's powerful, And I'm really glad that I was able to overcome those challenges, because I know the single mother pandemic, as they, like to call it, is so intense right now. But I would love for women to come on my platform and be able to see that she was a single mother and she overcame the challenges. She raised her child, she got a good job, she made something of herself. She later on met the love of her life, married him, and had 2 other children. That the story doesn't have to end at you had your baby when you were young and the guy disappeared. It can be more than that. Challenges in my career, I would say that before I joined social media, I think my career was one of like, it's almost like I was fighting the whole time. I think all along my husband knew that I'm such a free spirit, a free soul. I really don't like to be boxed into 9 to 5 or until like now you're working. Like for me, I'm always there. If I'm sitting there working for the gambling company, I'm just like, so now what is the end of all of this? Like, so now what is the purpose for which we are doing this? And I remember all through while I was working, I just kept saying, okay, I know I'm here for money. I wasn't there for anything else. I was there for money. And I'm like, you see your child, you need to buy diapers. So now you can't be out here saying, oh, I just want to be an influencer. Please, you need to get money for those diapers and that formula, But I am so glad that God gave me the opportunity to be able to do what I'm doing right now, because never in my wildest dreams would I imagine that I'm able to live the life I'm living now just from being myself online. Because really, it's not like, this is not rocket science being an influencer. Anyone with a phone can be an influencer or content creator. All it takes is consistency. All it takes is creating good, authentic content that other people can relate to. And so for me, being able to do this, which is just, to me, it literally didn't feel like work. You know, it just feels like, this feel like hobbies to me. But the fact that I'm able to earn money, me, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, where? Hey, wow. You know, thank you, mom, for tithing when you were young, because that's why I'm here today, honestly, because I feel like, I mean, there must have been some serious prayers that went behind this, you know.